What's up, Motorheads, and welcome back to Gearbox Pizza. Today, doing something a little different. So right in front of me, I have a list of the 20 slowest selling cars in America. And I thought this might be kind of interesting considering like everything is flying off the lots in record time. You got this chip shortage, yada, yada, yada. It is crazy out there. So very, very curious. I have not looked at this list, so let's just go into it. 20 to number 1, and I don't know, I'm willing to bet there's some surprises. All right, kicking us off at number 20 is none other than the drumroll Nissan Versa. Let me see, average days to sell 84 and a half. That's a lot, but look, I don't know. I'm sure this is a fine car, but not a whole lot to get excited about. So kind of an average car at number 20. All right, sure, moving on. All right, coming in at number 19 is the Mazda 3 hatchback? What? Oh man, come on, Mazdas are cool. This thing's cool. I mean, if you're shopping like Japanese hatchbacks, I mean, this should be on your list, right? I mean, I guess it's getting a little old, but all right. Average days to sell 84.7. You're looking at average price 28 grand. I mean, all right, I guess. Okay, number 18 is the Mitsubishi Mirage, and this totally makes sense. I mean, this is not a good looking car. Boy, is that boring as all heck. I mean, Mitsubishi, what has happened to you? I mean, you guys made the 3000 GT, the Evo. You have some good stuff. You used to make really good cars. I don't know what's happening over there. But, I mean, this is just another example of I mean, what is this thing? 87.2 days to sell, just under 16 grand. I mean, we can do better than this, Mitsubishi, I promise. We can do this.
You can do it!
All right, at number 17, it's what? It's another Mazda? The CX-3. What's wrong with this thing? Why isn't anybody buying Mazdas? What's going on here? 89.2 days. This thing's sitting on the lot. It's not bad looking. I'm sure it drives really well. It's a Mazda. I mean, I don't know. Somebody explain this to me. Why is nobody buying Mazdas? And number 16, we got the Ford Edge. Huh? When's the last time you even thought about a Ford Edge? All right, look, I guess it looks fine. I mean, it's whatever. 89.6 days this thing's sitting on the lot. Average price 38,000. Really, that's a lot. But maybe that's the problem. This thing's too overpriced, isn't it? I don't know. I guess it's just. It looks like an old SUV sort of. So that might be it too. All right, number 15, and it's the Jeep Compass. 92.5 days this thing's sitting on a lot. I don't totally get it. I mean, as far as like a small crossover goes, it's not bad. Average selling price at 28,900. I mean, I'm not sure what to say about this. I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but like, it's nothing offensive about it. I mean, it looks all right, right? I don't know. Don't get this one either. Okay, number 14, and whoa, it's the Volkswagen Golf GTI. This thing's sitting on the lot for 94 and a half days. I mean, it's the GTI. You know what? This might have something to do. Look, the GTI is no longer like that. You know, I'm a high school kid. I can just get a job and afford payments on this thing. I mean, this thing's getting up there in price. I mean, I think you can spec these things easily into the 40s. And maybe that's a lot to ask for, you know, like this little sporty manual hatchback when everybody's buying SUVs. It's just a little expensive, right? Maybe that's it. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, number 13 is the Chevy Spark. 97.1 days. This thing's sitting on the lot, and this one I totally get. I mean, this thing's almost as, I don't know. Is this thing uglier than that Mitsubishi? It's just uninspired. I mean, like, try less, designers. I mean, again, we can do better, guys. I mean, come on, somebody put some work into this. Just try harder. All right, number 12, we got that Chevy Malibu. This thing, 99 days this thing sits on the lot. And look, I gotta be honest, this thing's always kind of been, I'm guessing, like a car for people who aren't really in the cars, and people who aren't really in the cars are just buying SUVs, right? So who's the market for this thing? Apparently, like, nobody. So they're just gonna kind of sit there. That, I don't know, it's getting a little long in the tooth though, too, right? I mean, I feel like I've seen this shape a long time ago. Anyway, come on, step up your game, Chevy. You can do it. All right, number 11, we got another Chevy. It's the Chevy Trax. And I gotta be honest with you, what the heck is a Chevy Trax?
I don't know.
I mean, what is this thing? Do these things just go straight to like car rental agencies? Just right out of the factory, just boom, dropped off to Hertz or something? These things sit on the lot for 100 days before they sell. And I mean, who is this thing for? This Chevy, man, you guys gotta step it up. Like, this stuff is terrible, and I don't want to offend anybody, but I mean, this thing is, oh god. All right, so up to the top 10 now, and number 10, we got it's the Toyota Avalon. I mean, there's nothing too offensive about this, but I think this is another one of those, like, this is a car for people who aren't really in the cars, and people who aren't really in the cars are just buying, like, they're gonna get the Highlander. I mean, I don't know. I mean, why are you buying this? It's like 42 grand. Just get a Highlander. It'll be the same thing. You're gonna like the SUV better. It's just, yeah, I get this, but just over 100 days to sell this thing. Wow. All right, number 9, we've got the Ford EcoSport. Another thing that I can't imagine I've ever seen or heard of. I mean, I must have seen these, but they probably just blend in. I mean, why can't we design a nice, like, little SUV in this country? I mean, these are all just dog crap, right? This is not handsome. It's not exciting. This is like, again, they're just like for rental agencies, I suppose. But 101 days these things sit around, and yeah, moving on. All right, at number 8, we got a Volvo? Really? The S60? Huh. This is not a bad car. So why would this be so high on the list? I mean, is this another, why not just get the SUV thing? Maybe. Is it just the competition's better right now and the S60 needs a refresh? Maybe that's it too. I mean, maybe at this price point, 44 grand, maybe you're better off just kind of reaching for a base 3 Series or an A4, I guess. I mean, they're probably better cars, but this is not bad. So don't totally get this. All right, number 7, and it's a Cadillac, the CT4. Really? 105, almost 106 days these things sit around. And what's interesting here is like that average price, like 43 grand, that's like the same price as the Volvo, which makes me wonder, is nobody buying cars in like the mid 40s? Everybody's just getting SUVs, or are they stepping up? I don't know. There seems to be a little dud in the market here. So I guess don't try to build a premium like sedan for 44,000 bucks. It's just not going to sell, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. All right, and number 6, what? We got another Cadillac, the CT5. Boy, this segment is just dying, isn't it? I mean, the semi-premium 4-door sedan, nobody wants them, I guess, right? That's I don't know what to make of this. This thing's average selling price around 47,000 bucks, and they're sitting around for an awfully long time. Yeah, somebody enlighten me. This segment is clearly dying, isn't it? That's kind of odd. Not see that coming. All right, moving on to the top 5, and at number 5, it is another Cadillac, the XT4. Yeah, check this out. So there goes part of my theory that people are just opting for the SUV version. This thing's 45,000 bucks. Boy, if you're interested in getting a Cadillac right now, I bet you dealer's gonna make you a sweet deal, because these things are sitting around for over 111 days. So hey, you're a Cadillac dude. Make him treat you like a prince. All right, let's move on. All right, at number 4, we got the Nissan Pathfinder, and I gotta be honest with you, I had no idea they were still making these things, and I can't tell you if I've even never noticed one of these things out and about. I mean, this just has to be like the competition is just much better, and the Pathfinder just, I don't know. Nobody wants it. These things are sitting around for 123 days before they move. And it's not that expensive either. I mean, it's kind of just, I don't know, there's just much better options out there, I guess. So, all right. Back to the drawing board, Nissan. All right, top 3, and number 3 is the Dodge Journey. Ooh, this thing sits around for 135 days. And this is one of those like half SUVs, half minivan sort of things. Like, I don't know. It's not great looking. It's kind of cheap. Looks kind of cheap. Again, if I've seen one of these, that's news to me. It just kind of blends in with just like the beige buildings. Just nothing really exciting here. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the reason somebody would choose this with their money over anything else, and I got nothing. So I don't know. All right, number 2, and that's the Honda Insight. 140 days for one of these things to sell, and you know what? I guess it kind of makes sense if you think about it. Like, who's in the market for a hybrid these days? I mean, if you're super green, or you're looking to save the environment or reduce your amount of gas, I mean, there's just so many all-electric options now. That it's just, I mean, look, this is just old technology. These things were really cool 10, 15 years ago. That tech was great, but now, there's just so much, so many better options you could buy, if this is the sort of thing you're looking for. So Honda, what are you doing, Honda? Make an electric car. Come on.
Give my creation life!
All right, coming in at the top, number 1, the slowest selling car in America, and it is the Ford Fusion. I didn't know they were still making Ford Fusions. Or did they discontinue it last year and there's just a surplus of cars left over from when the pandemic started? I mean, what's going on? Something's fishy here, because this thing's sitting around for 214 days before it sells, which is like an eternity, right? All right, I don't get it. I mean, I don't get why somebody would buy one of these things today, and apparently a lot of people think that way also. So, well, there you have it. Those are the top 20 slowest selling cars in the hottest car market of all time. So, I don't know. Thought it'd be kind of interesting. Just a little fun thing we're doing. All right, take it easy, fellas.
Dude, where's my car?